हे गाइस गुड मॉर्निंग। आप लोग के बीच न्यू वीडियो लेके आ चुका हूँ। आप लोग फुल वीडियो देखिएगा, आगे मजा आएगा पूरा। अपना कमेंट करके बताइएगा, न्यू होंगे तो सब्सक्राइब करें चैनल को।
Alright guys, let's begin the recipe by first making the momos. You can also use ready-made momos, fried or steamed, totally up to your preference. I am making momos at home today. First we are making the dough. For that here I have some maida, some salt, and we are going to add some water to make a semi-stiff dough. You can see the dough is ready, it looks stiff and perfect. Now we will cover the dough and let it rest for about 15 minutes. Meanwhile, let us make the filling. To make the filling in a mixing bowl, we will add the cabbage. Here I am using 2 cups of grated cabbage. Along with that, I will add onion, about half a cup of onion, a little bit of salt, and we are going to mix all of these together. Now we will squeeze out the excess water from the cabbage because cabbage has a lot of water and it can ruin momos, and that is the reason why we will squeeze out the excess water. So I'm just adding it to a different bowl which has a cloth lined over it, and we will now start squeezing it. You can see a lot of water is out from it. Don't squeeze out too much water from the cabbage as well guys, because it will make the momos very dry from inside. Momos need to be juicy. A good momo is a juicy momo, so remember that. You can see the moisture is out from the cabbage. Now I will add to the same bowl, add the remaining ingredients for the filling. Here I have about 2 inches of ginger which is grated, about half a teaspoon of black pepper, and about 1 teaspoon of oil. Now we will mix all of these together and our filling is ready as well. Now we will make the momos. For making, take that dough and divide the dough into smaller portions. With this recipe you will be able to make around 20 momos. So here you can see I have divided the dough into smaller portions. Now we will smoothen them, because if you smoothen the dough it gets very easy to roll them. Alright guys, our dough is ready. Now we will start making the momos. So just start rolling them with a balan or a rolling pin in a diameter of about 3 to 4 inches. Now put some filling in the center and then start gathering the sides of the momos. For this recipe we will make round momos. You can watch my other momo recipes to see how to make them perfectly. And you know it already, I am not so good at making momos and my mom is a perfectionist at it. So guys, momos are ready, and if you want to cook them in a seek or a skewer, then you have to fry them. Otherwise you can steam them as well. Reason is steamed momos are very delicate and they will break if you put them in a skewer. Fried momos are a little bit tough, so you can put them in a skewer. So I will show you both the methods today, don't worry. Here you can see I have lightly deep fried the momos because we are going to cook them in a skewer as well. By the way, you can also use ready-made momos. So guys, deep fried momos are ready. Now we will make the tandoori marinade. For that, here I have all the ingredients ready. In a mixing bowl we will add sattu. You can also use besan if you want to. Along with that we will add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of chaat masala, 1 teaspoon of Kasoori methi, 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri red chilli powder, about half a teaspoon of black salt, about half a teaspoon of Garam masala, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, a little bit of red food color. If you want to skip it you can totally do that, but all the restaurants do add red food color. I will also add 1 tablespoon of coriander leaves which are finely chopped, about 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, and now we are going to add yogurt to make a thick paste out of it. Here I am using about 4 tablespoons of yogurt. See, our tandoori marinade has got such a nice color, it looks perfect, but now we are going to add the oil to it because adding oil is very necessary. Here I am using about 3 tablespoons of mustard oil. I have just heated up the mustard oil until it gets smoky. After that just add it to the marinade. Now doesn't that look perfect? Our tandoori marinade is totally ready. Now we will add the momos to it. After adding the momos, be careful because we do not want to break the momos and we want to ensure a nice coating in them. So if you can use hands, please do that. So I will use my hands to mix the marinade really well with the momos. They are looking nice, isn't it? The next step is a little optional. I have just made some space in the center. In that I will place a little bit of aluminum foil. Over that I will place a activated charcoal. Basically I have heated up a charcoal until it got white. After that I have placed it inside. Now we will add about half a teaspoon of ghee on top and then cover it. This will bring a very nice smoky flavor to our tandoori momos, which is very difficult to get without a tandoor. Doesn't that look perfect? I will now remove the charcoal from it and the aluminum foil as well. The tandoori momos are ready now. We are going to now cook them. So as I said earlier, I will show you two ways to make tandoori momos without using a tandoor. First one is using a pan. So heat up a pan to very high heat, and for this step you can use steamed momos as well because we are not using a skewer. Now in this very hot pan we will place the tandoori momos. I will also add about 1 teaspoon of oil on top. The pan is very hot guys, do not let it sit for a long time, just start mixing them continuously and they will cook in just about 30 seconds. So after about a minute of cooking like this, the tandoori momos are looking perfect, isn't it? And they are ready guys, they are ready to serve now. But not really, we will add some other masalas on top. Wait for that till the end of this video. Now I will show you the second way of tandoori momos, which is using a skewer or a seek. So today I will be using both metal skewers as well as wooden skewers. If you want to use wooden skewers, just let them soak for about 30 minutes in some water, otherwise they will burn. For this type of cooking, just put the momos in the skewer. Here I am putting about 4 momos in a skewer. These skewers are very long, so 4 momos. If you are using shorter ones, put 2 momos. Now we will cook them over gas. Yes, that's right, we will cook them over gas. We are not using an oven, so it is very easy for everyone. So over this high heat I have just placed a grill. It is totally optional to place this grill. I just like to place it because it spreads the heat a little bit, and with that our tandoori momos cook evenly. So I will just cook the momos over this heat. Be careful, do not keep this over the grill because it will stick. So I will just rotate the tandoori momos every now and then, and in about a minute our tandoori momos will be ready. You can see they are getting very nice grill marks, isn't it? Every once in a while there is one momo which is very reserved. What I mean is it just doesn't want to move. What you can do is just use a fork and then move it with your fork. Similarly I will make rest of the tandoori momos. So both the ways are easy, isn't it? Now we will place the momos in a mixing bowl. So all the tandoori momos are looking great. Now the final step before serving is to add some onions on top. Not just onions, a little bit of coriander, about 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, and a little bit of chaat masala. This really takes up the recipe to the next level, so do add them. Time to serve. I am serving the momos with some red chilli chutney, some mayonnaise and some salad. The salad is very basic with some cabbage and some onions along with some chaat masala. The combination of the tandoori flavor, those spices and the momos is fantastic guys. Very juicy, very tasty. So when are you trying it? Next time, thank you so much for watching this video. I